Hey guys, good morning. How are you today? Um, so we're gonna start a quick review um, about the grammar contents and um, the idea, uh, like in 2 more weeks for the grammar test, is to integrate the vocabulary uh, within the exercises or within the items on the quiz, right? So we're gonna start in this case uh, like overviewing uh, in brief uh, the contents that would be included in the test, right? So feel free to ask me questions anytime. And here we go. Let me start sharing my screen. Um, so we started the year, the semester studying Unit 1, which is living in a society, and Unit 1 in this case covers present perfect continuous for the grammar content, models for probability, passive voice, movement prepositions, zero and definite and indefinite articles, and collective nouns in this case. And the lexical contents were jobs and work conditions, law and order, and politics and bureaucracy. So all of this, in this case, lexical items will be, in this case, like mixed within uh, the exercises. So, for example, if I type or create an item, question in the grammar test to, for example, check or measure present perfect or present perfect continuous in the sentence, I will include, for example, uh, words or vocabulary related with jobs and work conditions, for example. And if I type a, a question about models for probability, I'm going to include law and order and stuff like that. Okay, so and I think you're going to have enough time to maybe double check um, double check the vocabulary on a dictionary and stuff like that because you'll be doing the test at home. So and I'm gonna give you enough time to do the test because there are many things that might happen. Like maybe you got problems with with Wi-Fi, connection. Maybe you don't have like the proper equipment at the moment, and so on. Many things might happen. Like a blackout. Uh, so it's not that I'm gonna give you like, okay, you got 30 minutes to do the test. No, it's gonna be like way more time. All right. And I want to, in this case, I want to fix right now the date for the grammar test. Um, so I'd like to, in this case, do it on Wednesday 21st. And I'm going to open the test uh, in the morning. In the morning, like say 10 a.m. and I can close it on the 22nd, right? So you're gonna have 24 hours, okay? So from, for example, 10 a.m. 21st and 10 a.m. the 22nd, okay? So and if you got any sort of situation regarding the test, you just text me, right? Text me on WhatsApp, and then we can see how we can work it out, right? So going back to the presentation in this case, um, so what you have to do in this case is pretty much concentrate on the grammar contents, right? Um, as in this occasion, that the test will be about applying structures in context. Okay, that's the idea. So we got here the difference between the present perfect and present perfect continuous, the different uses. For example, uh, present perfect is for finished actions in this case, um, which can be recently, right? Like for example, the kids have played for 2 hours and they've just finished. Okay. Um, maybe it's a stage that has finished. Okay, but it's not something that is like ongoing. You know, it's not happening right now, but it finished recently. And versus the present perfect continuous, describing unfinished actions. It's not unfinished, it's unfinished. The kids have been playing since morning in this case. So you can see that this action hasn't finished. All right. So that's the first difference between the present perfect and the present perfect continuous. Another difference, permanent actions, for example. I've taught English for 12 years. So in this case, I started teaching like many years ago, and I continue up to the present. And I haven't finished, in this case, teaching. Um, that's the second use of the present perfect. And versus present perfect continuous, which describes temporary actions like I've been teaching this class for 1 hour, right? And so far, for example, or I've been teaching this class for 10 minutes, and I'm still doing it, right? So permanent actions versus temporary actions. Another use is, for example, the emphasis on the result of an action versus the emphasis on the duration of the action. So in this case, for example, he has repaired the car, right? I'm not saying when specifically, but in this case, I finished something, right? And I got a result. I got a consequence, an outcome of the action, and I put the emphasis on that thing. Um, versus in this case the duration. He has been repairing the car for 2 hours. So I'm in this case I'm talking about the 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 length, the timing, right? For 2 hours, and he hasn't finished actually. Um, and finally, in this case, we got like a very, in this case, common use. Because sometimes you can use in a certain situation you can use both, but present perfect simple and continuous. Like for example, how many have been completed. uh, it has taken 6 years to write this book, you know um, and for example, when you talk about a process, with stages, you can see that you have, for example, completed the first stage, the second stage, or the final stage. And in that case, you can say it has taken 6 years to write this book. So by maybe you've written the book, but you have it on a Word doc. It's not in this case in the publishing company right now. It's in your computer, but it hasn't been published. So you get more stages coming, and indicate how much or how many have been completed. In this case, where the present perfect continuous sounds like he's been studying English for 2 months, right? So it's again describing a stage in a process, right? he's been studying English for 2 months, and now he has or she has an exam, because the exams are every 2 months in this case. So stages completed in this case. So if you got any questions, any comments, right? Just use the mic or type your question in the chat room, no problem. So we're gonna in this case practice a little bit with present perfect and present perfect continuous right here. So in number one, we got this exercise, and we gotta choose between present perfect simple or continuous for this action. So you have to remember the uses, and you have to remember the context in this case, which is pretty much like what I'm going to measure in the test. I'm going to use the functional use, okay? Not only the structure, but how to organize the word order, but I'm going to ask you about the proper context in the real world to use the in this case the different items, the linguistic items. So for example, the question here is, have they arrived already, or have they been arriving already? So you have to choose. You got to choose between these two structures, right, or options. So what do you think, guys? I'd like to read your comments in the chat room, or maybe you can use the microphone and tell me, have they arrived already, or have they been arriving already? I got an answer. Have they arrived? Okay, thank you, Monse. You guys agree with Monse? Is that right? You got any other option? Or you pick the other option? Antonia, yep. So you guys think it's have they arrived already? Any other opinion? All right, I'm gonna type that one. Have they arrived already? And then check. Correct. Very good, guys. It's have they arrived. Nice job. Nice job. Nice job. And now, number two. Lucy, and then you have to choose between Lucy has run 2,000 meters today, or Lucy, in this case, has been running 2,000 meters today. So what do you think? Lucy has run, or Lucy has been running? Any ideas? Monse has been. All right. Has been running, I assume. Anybody, I think, has run, Antonia? Scarlett has run. All right. Benjamin has run. All right. So it means that practice, let's say, running practice has finished. I understand. Lucy has been running means that she's still running. She's still practicing, the 2,000 meters. Or maybe she has run 2,000 meters like several times in the same day. So Lucy has been running, and she hasn't finished the series, of practice. All right, so I'm gonna keep has run because it's the most voted. Lucy has run 2,000 meters today, and there you go. Nice job. Lucy's run. Ah, you can say that too. You know, the contracted form is Lucy. No, Lucy's run. Lucy's run 2,000 meters today, right? 3. In this case, I have cleaned all morning. I'm fed up. Or cleaning. I've been cleaning all morning. I'm fed up. Any ideas? Hay una canción de Ghost Main que se llama Fed Up. Re buena, me acuerdo de eso. No sé si cachan a Ghost Main. So, any idea? Dice, Monse dice, I've been. Oh, tienen que escuchar Ghost Main. Muy bueno. Entonces, entonces dice, I've been cleaning all morning. And I've been cleaning, yep. And Scarlett dice, same. All right. I've been cleaning all morning. Check. There you go. There you go. Nice job. Excellent. Number 4. Mira, si van a contestar así en la prueba, maravilloso. Van a ver puros sevens. Number 4 dice, how long have you known? Eso es una. How long have you been knowing Simon? Any ideas? Monse, how long have you known Simon? All right. You guys agree with Monse? Scarlett dice eso. Anthony dice that. All right. How long have you known? Check. Absolutely correct. Very good job, ladies and gentlemen. Bueno, solo veo ladies, ¿no? Y acepto el Benjamin que contestó ahí también. De hecho, ni siquiera me fijó quién entró y quién no. A ver. Voy a echar un looking. Está la Monse, la Antonia, Fran, Renata, Krishna. Está Fabiana, Gonzalo. Ah, tenemos un gentleman, Gonzalo. Mateo también. Very good. Scarlett, Paula, Ed, Benjamin. All right. No la había visto, chicas. Welcome. All right. Entonces, en este caso, ya estamos listos con number 4. Y vamos a hacer la última porque ya estamos como running out of time. En todo caso, todavía tengo pendiente el video de, digamos, de revisión completa. Voy a grabar algo, digamos, para subirlo de repaso, pero de todo el contenido, todo el contenido. Absolutely everything, right? Pero estamos trabajando para ustedes. Y number 5 dice, y con esto terminamos. I and this case. Ok, no les voy a decir la opción, ya deberían saberlas. So you tell me. Present perfect simple or continuous? Antonia dice continuous, la Monse dice have drank. Fernanda Andrea dice, had been drinking. No, como dice eso, entonces. No, no es tonto. Scarlett dice, had been drinking. Hmm, ¿por qué? ¿Por qué past perfect continuous? ¿Por qué has? Bueno, hay que cambiar ese have nomás, Scarlett, por el have. ¿Sí? Porque si no, ahí te saltaste para el past. It's okay, no worry. Slip. Solamente un slip. Doesn't matter. Right. Entonces, ya. Entonces dirían ustedes que es have been drinking, ¿cierto? Uh, I have been drinking more water recently and I feel better. All right. All right, all right. ¿Cuál es la otra opción? Have drink. Ya, eso sería, en ese caso, Monse, habría que usar el verbo el drank. Ahí lo pusiste en simple past. O sea, habría que poner el have está bien, pero habría que poner el verbo en forma en past participle. ¿Ya? Y ese drank iría con U. Está drank, está drunk. Entonces, have y have drunk. Right? Como de borracho. Una cosa así. ¿Ya? Entonces, Antonia dice continues. Have drink, had been drinking, have been drinking. It's okay, you're welcome. Entonces, the most voted sería en este caso, I have been drinking water recently and I feel better. Check. Ooh, it's basically the other one. Ya, a ver, ¿cuál era? I have been drinking. Ah, está bien, pues. No, está bien. Solamente que no estaba pidiendo la contracted form en este caso. Ya, pongamos contracted form. Ahí sí. Ya. Very good. I've been drinking more water recently and I feel better. Sí, definitivamente es been drinking, ¿cierto? Que sería present perfect continuous, because es una práctica que quizás esta persona no estaba haciendo antes, que comenzó a hacerla hace poco. Como I've been drinking more water, he estado tomando más agua recientemente y me siento mejor porque antes no lo hacía. Right? En ese caso es una acción que comenzó en el pasado, pero todavía continúa. Está en proceso, digamos, de cambio de dieta esa persona, por ejemplo. Ok. So, nice job, ladies and gentlemen. Good job. Si contestan así en la prueba, maravilloso. Keep it up. Keep up the good work. Entonces, nos vemos mañana. See you tomorrow. Y voy a estar subiendo el video con el global review, ok? Have a nice day. Take care. Bye bye. Chau, chau.